Huh. When we have a bunch of satellites pointing at certain points. So like, there must be some specific moment where it all syncs up, where I have everything pointing in the right direction, and then it like inputs the right stuff. Ooh, even the disk is moving. There's a hurricane on that planet, and then disk is spinning around the planet, which I'm not sure if that entirely makes sense, but okay. I mean, the planet's spinning inside the disk, I suppose, but the planning... No, that's not what's happening. Oop. Because the planet would not be rotating perfectly in sync with our planet. Our planet would have to be rotating around the planet at a perfect rate where they're... Like, we'd be orbiting around their planet while their planet's spinning at the exact same rate that we're orbiting around it. That would be the only explanation for the planet always facing the same direction. While the disk strangely spins around it, I suppose. I don't think disks like that spin. They spin that way, like it is spinning, but the axis of the disk doesn't change around the planet like that. At most, the planet would spin inside of the disk, but then we would see it spinning. That's... Huh. Alright, well, back to figuring out what the hell's going on around here. Did you take the... Oh, right. Whenever he takes it back to the beginning. Okay. Let's check this out. I bet I can make this go somewhere. Yep. So I guess that's how much it moved. I'm like tightening the wire, I guess. Oh. Wait, no, I've seen that before. We're good. Where are we going? Okay. That strangely features a picture of the planet. That's a bad drawing. Let's do a better job. There we go. I goofed it up pretty badly. We got the 4 symbol and we got the 1 symbol, but it's rotated, so it means something kind of different. I've had varying levels of grasp of this system, but I keep kind of forgetting it. So now we have 3 symbols. And I don't imagine the 4th one even works because it's broken, so... maybe I just beat the planet? Is that all I needed for this age, perhaps? Can you please let me highlight this lever? I can go up here. Little firefly. Let's keep going. This will take me right back home. So I guess I'll give inputting the next one a shot. And then maybe I'll do the fast forward glyph thing, and maybe there'll be some moment where all of the telescopes lock onto something. Or maybe I need to rely on that movement to make the fourth one ever look in the right direction. Or something. So we're looking for bottom left. Yep. It's like almost looking at the planet. Okay, you're going higher than... Are you going back up? Are you on your way back up now? You stayed at the bottom for a long time. Well, my tablet should be here, so this would be a decent time to head back and pick it up. And then I suppose we can cast our magic spell again and see if it does anything. So I take it that those guys have that power, and I'm just like giving them requests, essentially. Hello, crazy nebula. Oh god. Look at it lose its goddamn mind. That's dangerous to be around, isn't it? I believe those coordinates are correct. I wish I better understood what I'm trying to do here. Because, I mean, it looks neat. But what is this in service of? He said my goal is to have them take me up. And to make them. Up. Oop. Am I supposed to view something? There's definitely a whole lot of area to explore. The only hint I have really is probably the planet with ring symbol. That's actually basically the position that it is in the symbol I drew, which is what we saw when we were riding the cart. So maybe it's the position of the planet's ring that affects something when I look at it? Or the coordinates? This one looks at the planet. Okay. Sure. I can work with that. I can work with that. Bye. Alright, so we took it somewhere, hopefully to a new teleportation spot, I guess. Yep. Was there more? Did I miss some?
Do you begin to understand the power of the tablet? Surely it begins to pull you. Its strength grips you. Look around. Without the power of the tablet, this would be left solely to your dreams. Now, imagine how the power calls her. She has tasted it already. She has the ability to use it beyond all others. And she tells you not to give it to her because she wants it so. She destroyed the Dukhni once. And she will complete our destruction if you give her the tablet. Listen carefully. The quest is half complete, and the decision nears. You have seen much of what the Dukhni once were, and what they were able to build. Do you see what we might create yet again? The city, the ages! Do you see it? Go! Bring us closer!
So he's talking to me again. Whoa, look at that. Are we in? Surrounded. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're in the ring right now. That's neat. Can I go up? I think I can go up and down. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool looking. Hexagons, of course. Because the future is hexagons. Whenever you make a sci-fi future thing, cover it in hexagons. This appears to be an observation area. I think that's all we get up here. Is that... yeah, probably. That's probably the planet we were just on. Either that or there's just way too many planets that are way too close to each other around here. It's green, so I'm guessing it's the right one. We really are a ladder climbing pro. We do fun flips and shit while we go down them, and we glide down them. Yep, there's the previous one that I sent over. These are really quick planets, aren't they? It's kind of tripping me out. I think it's because I wanna say it's because 2 was so dense with puzzles, because Myst 2 was Riven, and the entire game took place on Riven aside from the intro. So it was so dense with puzzles. And then the next game were made by Ubisoft Studios. Presto and somebody else made Myst 3 and 4. And so those had a relatively small number of ages that were super densely populated with puzzles. But then Uru and this game, they seem to have one core puzzle per planet age, and then that's it. So like that one was the pipe puzzle, and this one was just aligning those satellites essentially. And then in both cases you have to get the local glyph to make it work. But like you kind of feel like you're just kind of doing one major puzzle, and then the planet's over. Just boom, it's over. Just like that. So it always feels, so far, strangely scant. Narrow. I don't know, whatever word you want to call it. And the first Myst might have been like that. Because I remember, for example, the first Myst had that one strange planet where you like made a thing rotate, and you had to make it rotate to the right spots at the right times, and then you would click on stuff. And I think the first Myst was probably, each age was probably pretty short, because that entire series was, oh, did the game just freeze? Yep, oh, it's freezing again. Oh god, why is it doing that? But the first Myst was pretty short as a series, and it had a whole bunch of different ages, so mathing that out, each of the ages probably was pretty brief, too. Oh, we're freezing. Is it because it's loading the video of that and that at the same time or something? Oh god. Oh god, let's get out of here. It's gonna break. I just find myself being caught off guard by how quick these ages are over. Like, I reacted to the snow planet being like, was that a tutorial? Because immediately it was over once I just flipped some levers. Uh-oh. Is it the water effect? Uh-oh. It might be the water effect. Are you having trouble loading in or something? Or what's going on? Because that's a new freeze. Maybe now it's fully loaded in and now it'll stop freaking out. Uh-oh. You can do it, old game. You can do it, I believe in you. You're what? Like 14 years old? It's been a bit. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if it's coming back. Oh, there it goes.
Welcome to my age. Noloben. When Dukni died, I fled here. From death to death. You will see the fingerprints of the creatures everywhere. This was their home, and they did not welcome me. To survive, I was forced to learn. You'll learn here as well. It is not like the other ages.
I'm worried that changing the resolution of the game might have changed something about how his face plays back. I feel like he used to be higher detail when I was on the first age, the one that's a hub world. But ever since I got to the ice place, I feel like he was much lower detail. But it might have just been that they didn't fully commit to the videotape motion capture hybrid rig thing for the entire game. Or maybe I'm just falsely remembering him looking better earlier. I don't know. Well, this is something. Is it a language system? Symbols he learned from them? Some of them look like they kind of have something in common with some of the symbols that I've used in this game. I suppose I should try drawing that and see what happens. Probably makes it rain. Not a great rendition, I'll admit. But we'll see if it works. It did not work. He took it away. What? Oh no, did I just break the chapter? Oh. Ooh, the thing dematerializes. Yep. I'm gonna pretend I haven't seen this. This is an example of what I was talking about, where I was inherently not trustful of this mechanic. It's like having voice recognition or motion controls in your game. Like, there's so much chance that it'll just misinterpret it. And I've played a game... Oh god, was it Binary Domain? I tried playing that for a bit, and that was the game that had voice recognition. Boy, did that not work. Alright, so it misinterpreted my symbol as another valid symbol that also is around here. And so it gave me a shortcut to a later part. And unfortunately, that means I could just, like, skip ahead in the chapter in some cases. Like, if you just know the last symbol, you skip the entire chapter and just beat it instantly. But I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen because that completely kills the entire game. Which is not a concession I should have to make, but that's what happens when you have a really vague input system like this. Okay. He didn't take it with him, which means it did something, but I didn't see what it did. Huh. Is it now on this thing as an input I can use? No, it looks like he just wiped it clean. Normally it goes down there if I did it right. Right? We're having some trouble here, apparently. I think he was shaking his head out of frustration. So that probably means I did it wrong and he can't recognize it. Oh, wait. This thing's upside down, curvature-wise. I made the middle one too long. Is it gonna rain? I figured that'd be the symbol for rain. Hey! Hey, this is his, this is how he survived. He used this to call down the rain, and then he would get water, and then he could survive. This is his water supply. We'll see if it has any additional mechanical significance beyond that, but that's something he did. Let's see here. Yeah, it shows up as my input down here. So it's probably something I'll use somewhere else around here. Cool. Welcome to Castaway chapter. This is how our antagonist survived and where he was stuck. And maybe we'll learn a bit about why he's so resentful with these people. Look at those birds. Because he does not like these creatures. He said that he didn't welcome them. Or that they didn't welcome him. But either way, they couldn't have been that bad because he survived on their planet. So they didn't exactly hunt him down or anything. There are a ton of these birds around. I think I saw one of them fly by when the... Oh. I think I saw one of them fly by when the rain first showed up. Ah, that's where I saw that doorway disappear when I was up top. But I'm not supposed to know about that yet. I haven't found the symbol yet that brought me there. But we've accidentally unlocked it. This is why the system from the first Myst game is superior, even though it seems primitive by comparison. Is that one surface where you had a grid, and you can click on the grid to input a complex code, and that was how you could do stuff. That seems primitive compared to being able to just freely draw with your finger and stuff like that. But because it has a limited sequence, combination of inputs, you can require it to be absolutely exact. Whereas if you have like somebody draw something with a pen, which a few different games have, like this one has it, and that previous game from the people that made Dishonored has a system where you could like draw spells out, like by drawing their rune. And there's a lot of games like Hey You, Pikachu, and Binary Domain are controlled by your voice and stuff like that. There's a lot of real mixed outcomes when you have those kinds of input systems, which feel innovative and ambitious and everything, but they're pretty much exclusively more ambitious than can actually be pulled off. And so you risk stuff like this where I'm now... Can I go across this? I can. Oh, there's a little narrow bridge here. Where I'm now, like, playing along and being a good sport instead of cheating when the game straight up just cheated me through itself. Okay, so this thing disappears when I go up there and look through the viewfinder somehow. But somewhere is the symbol I can use to get there. There's definitely like a narrow land bridge. Let's go back to the beginning, because I never went left at the beginning. The good news is that the bad thing I was worried would happen hasn't happened yet, which is the fear of seeing a symbol and then just frustratingly inputting it over and over again and never getting it to work. So far that hasn't happened. We've just had one weird fluke where it cheated and skipped ahead in the process. Because for me the main confusion came from not knowing that I had to walk away to get them to input it. There's another path. Ooh. Those look like beetles shells or leaves, hard to say at this resolution. Here's shelter. And also there must have been something that had a hide big enough to make that shelter out of, because that appears to be skin, leather or whatever. Hopefully not borrow, hopefully he wasn't killing them. Is that... No, that's not the door that disappears when I look at it. Because it's the middle of the island, not the outside. Ah! If somebody could kick that down, that'd be nice. Maybe I do that later. That's a rope ladder. Or a wooden slash rope ladder. I'm thinking that these things in the holes probably pipe up. I'm betting something comes out of those holes when the rain is falling. Because I think I saw a bird come flying through. And I bet it was hunting the grubs or whatever that stick out of those in the rain. I do think I saw a bird the moment the rain was up. Okay. Nothing yet. But I did see a bird come flying through earlier, didn't I? When I made the rain take off when I was over here. This doesn't seem to have any inputs. It seems to be his record of symbols he found out or remembered, and also a place for water for his survival. But I don't think it's going to be useful for my purposes. Maybe I could try one? See if it takes me somewhere. What? No, it's just the rain ending, coincidentally. I keep hitting the bottom border of where I'm allowed to draw. Come on. Nope. That's him giving up. I don't know that symbol yet, so we're ignoring that. And that's not drawn on here anyway, right? No. The water reflects specific symbols. No? Thought I was onto something there. Maybe I am. I can't see them from here. Transparency's not enough. No. Why would you have the water drain like that? Doesn't he want water? Alright, time to start over. And try drawing them again afterwards. Why would the water drain? Doesn't he also value the water supply? I feel like I'm gonna fuck up the ecosystem by making it rain so many times. Just so I can solve a puzzle. Leave it to me to realize what's going on here right when it's about to be too late. Alright, let's wait for a bit.